Vern the Hermit here, back in Stalker Call of Prypiat, the Enhanced Edition. And I'm here in Prypiat itself, and well, I'm just going to get to it because last time I went through the lab X8, and I felt I might have been forgetting something, perhaps. There's a certain number of documents you want to get in there, and I thought I kept track of what I was picking up, but then something was bugging me. I felt like I was forgetting something. And so I went and looked it up, and before I even read too much on the wiki page, it reminded me, oh yeah, when you get all the documents, a controller spawns at the end, and there's a reason I had the Psi Protection artifact. It's because I remembered the controller spawning. And so I went, checked, made sure. Take out him first. Made sure I indeed forgot one of the documents down in Lab X8. I don't know why I'm stopping to look at these guys. They don't have anything I need. So let's go down to Lab X8 before I move on with the rest of the storyline. And it's basically completely okie dokie and devoid of any enemies in here at the moment. Did I check to see if there are any artifacts in here? I don't think if I checked if there are any artifacts in here, but I don't think there are any. But anyway. Where did I lose these documents? I think I've let myself get too tilted by the there we go. First aid kit, no. Let myself get too tilted by the fact that the burrs were buggy. Oh wait, I remember. Let myself get tilted and distracted. I came down here and I was worried about all the Tuscanos running on down below. I fell down before coming all the way over here. And if you heard that carefully in the distance, that was the sound of the main door locking. Because, well, you'll see. Do I have a psi block? I do. I might as well use it. Hey, pal. And that's it. That's the last thing to do in X8. The door opens on its own, and then we just leave. Not even 10 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. I don't know what's fighting over there. It sounded like a pseudo dog. I don't want to bother with that at all. I'm just going to head on back to the laundromat. Make sure my endurance is topped up. I don't know why my little green bar in the top left corner there is maxed out, as if somebody was able to see me. I think it's just a glitch. Let me in. There we go. Let's see. What else should we leave behind here? I think we're good. So I could do 2 energy recovery. And just be able to run forever. I like that idea. Alright. Let us progress. Actually, I'm going to sleep. Sleep until 5 a.m. Let's go talk to the commander's name. He's got a further mission for us. Hey, buddy. Kowalski. What do you got for me, Kowalski? A black screen?
We've got a serious problem. This operation has been getting more ridiculous every minute since the helicopters crashed. The men are dropping like flies. We've got no comms with HQ, and the situation just keeps getting worse. The evacuation choppers didn't show up again. And at this rate, it won't be long before we lose control of the situation completely. We need to establish communications with HQ right now. Our communications expert believes that the signal is being jammed from somewhere close to us. He's working on getting the coordinates as we speak. I sent some of my men to check out a possible source of the interference, but they went missing, and their personal signals aren't registering. Major, one of your objectives is to establish communications with HQ. Given the situation we find ourselves in, this should be your priority from now on. Also, as a personal favor to me, please find my boys.
All right. A couple episodes back, I was messing around with the kindergarten here in Prypiat. Yep. Not this, but actually this. I think this is the quest that opens it up. Alright, let's get going. Let's drop a quick save before we get going. Should be right over here. Yeah. Bunch of bodies. He had some explosives on him, eh? I briefly considered taking guns to take back and sell, but I don't need money. I've already min-maxed myself into just obscene riches.
Base, I found one of your men. It looks like he blew himself up with a grenade. There are no signs of a firefight or any other evidence of him being attacked.
Kowalski here. Roger that, Major. Hey, I got good news. We finally acquired the exact coordinates of the source of interference.
Kindergarten
The
building.
signal is coming from the kindergarten building.
Mm-hmm. Now I get to do this. That's right. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. I thought it was this building. Go up the door. Alright. It's a psychic anomaly. And I believe getting through here is a bit of a maze. Yeah, not here. Yeah, that's right. I gotta go back down. Further down here. And then back up. And I already blew that up because I came by here already. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he doesn't really remember. I should have looked around in there first before ending that mission.
Is that really you? Well, I'll be. We were starting to think we'd never see our doc again. So what happened?
Well, it's a long story. I'll tell you another time.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for your help. By the way, the Colonel wants you to pay him a visit.
I'm sure he does.
I'll do that.
Also, Gary headed for Yanov's station to restock. He asked me to tell you that he won't be back for a few days.
Gotcha.
So, tell me, where were you?
You're not going to believe me anyway, but in a fridge.
Oh, this starts the next mission already? I didn't want to do
I
that.
spoke to the HQ commander and reported the situation to him, along with all the information that's been collected. There won't be any helicopter support for a while. He suggested that we fortify our position and await further orders. USS observers are currently at the HQ, so you'll be able to talk to your superiors soon enough.
Colonel, a radio signal has been detected, and its source is not far from the base. The transmission is encrypted, and I haven't been able to crack it yet.
Do you have the coordinates?
Yes, I have the coordinates, but the signal is intermittent, and it's moving.
Monolith again?
I'll check.
Uh-oh, monolith. Dude, get out of my way. Investigate the source of the signal. Ah, it's just down the way. Let's go check out this signal. Who's trying to sneak up on us? Oh? Dogs. There we go. What's up with this signal here?
The signal is back. Transmitting coordinates.
Follow the signal. a couple bodies over here. Oh,
The signal is gone.
these are the guys I killed. I remember these guys.
It's back. It's right next to you.
I don't see anyone.
It's close, and it's moving toward our base.
It's underground.
Major Kowalski here. You better get back here. We need to prepare for possible attack. Bastards won't catch us with our pants down this time.
Don't shoot. I'm headed to the main entrance.
Ah, it's Strelok. He's casually walking. It's me.
My name is Strelok.
You're the stalker who disabled the Scorcher?
Yes, but my plan didn't work. I came here to speak with your commanders. I have information that will allow the army to take control of the zone and destroy it.
An emission is starting.
Come, let's talk inside.
These cutscenes.
We've got a problem. Our choppers are crashing for reasons that we've not understood yet.
Until we work it out, there won't be any helicopter support. The only way to get to the borders of the zone is on foot.
The reasons are obvious. There are many anomalies in the air, especially in the center of the zone.
We had a map with the safe air corridor between anomalies, and the helicopters had emission protection systems.
That's odd. You're telling me you haven't noticed that anomalies move around after an emission. Some disappear, and new ones show up in different places, which makes your map of anomalies effectively
They say that, but
useless.
it doesn't actually
So
happen in
that's
this
what
game.
it is.
What?
Emissions don't just follow one another. If you can scan the area and identify all the anomalies, the choppers will be able to collect us safely, provided they're dispatched right after an emission.
We must inform the HQ of this as soon as possible.
I'll contact my commanders right after the emission. Lieutenant, get him on the line as soon as you can.
Wait for the emission to finish. Let's get my stuff repaired up. Ah, that's good enough. There you go. There's the 3 Strelok notes. He gave me a couple of artifacts. Nice. Not that I'm going to use them, but it's nice to have them. Yeah, I guess it really is just stay locked. Oh, he just gives me stuff. Guess I'm still just waiting for this mission to finish. Can't even sleep just to pass the time. Alright, are we done?
Looks like the mission is over. Kirillov, contact HQ.
Roger.
Why did comms go down?
Because of the emission, it's impossible to establish comms during one.
Okay. Alright, listen up. Operation Fairway is being taken over by the USS. Is Major Dektarev there?
Yes.
Okay. He's in command from now on. Tell him to stay put, to be contacted by his superiors shortly.
Roger.
That was a lot of waiting around for
Major, do you read
not
me?
much.
Major Degtyarev here. I read you.
Good. As of this moment, you are responsible for completing Operation Fairway. Kowalski and the Stingray Squad will assist you. Report.
I've managed to acquire documents about experiments carried out in the zone. Furthermore, we've been contacted by a stalker who's been in the CNPP. His name is Strelak, and he's offered us his cooperation.
Roger. Accept his offer. You know what caused our helicopters to crash?
Yes, I have the data, and Strelak's information confirms it. The helicopters were hit by anomalies after their locations changed during the emission. The anomaly map issued to the pilots turned out to be useless.
Good. That means we have until the next emission. We'll be collected together with the stalker from position B28. Stingray Squad will be evacuated with you. The birds are already in the air. Over and out.
Alright.
You heard the news, fellas. When we go, stick together and keep the stalker alive. Any questions? Get ready to move. Major, can I have a word?
Sure. Alright, I guess I'm ready. I'm gonna put a manual save. Alright. Door locked. Come on. Let me just do this.
Move up, squad.
Finally. Some zombies around here. bunch of zombies coming up.
Там у будівлі біля десятка зомбованих.
Move to the left and cover each other. Every zombie in Prypiat is going to know we're coming. We've got to move faster. Run!
More zombies up ahead.
I keep losing sight of my guys.
We're on the way.
Harley, no barking.
Roger that. We'll be there soon. Stay alert and follow orders. We're real close to the evacuation point. Let's move!
I think I should have brought more ammo. What are you guys waiting for? Come on. Are they stuck? I hate waiting for the AI to decide to actually do stuff in this game. Guys, come on. Guys, come on. Why are you just standing there? Oh.
Bastards again. Maybe we should go around the building.
Mutants are supposed to spawn. Mutants were supposed to spawn. They didn't do their job.
Fire at will! Go!
All right.
What's that?
Oh. Drive the medic. Where is he?
Major Detective, we're taking heavy fire from an unidentified enemy. We cannot hold out for long.
Get ready, men. It's monolith fighters. Fire at will and keep moving toward the choppers.
To the choppers, go! Go! Go!
Don't push me! Don't push me! Oh my gosh! Ah! Hey AI.
Shit. Strelok is down.
Nope.
Go!
Nope. I hate this.
What was that? It's here.
Huh? Okay, run.
Come on, pal. There, let's go.
Major Detective, we're taking heavy fire from an unidentified
Get
enemy.
ready, men.
We cannot hold out for long.
It's monolith fighters. Fire at will and keep moving toward the choppers.
What? He literally just vanished.
Push.
To the choppers, go! Go! Go!
Please jump. Oh my gosh. Ah. Oh man. All right, I think I did it.
Major declared we're ready to go.
Get in that chopper. I hope it was worth it.
I think this is just a cutscene. I don't think there's anything else I have to do. Are you ready to leave the zone? Yep. There they go. There they go. That's neat music.
As a reward for successfully completing his investigation, Degtyarev was offered a promotion to colonel and the position of mission coordinator. He declined the opportunity to work at the HQ and submitted a personal request to be sent to the zone as the USS Permanent Observer. The information about the development of psi devices obtained by Degtyarev alerted USS commanders. All the information gathered on X-designated laboratories was removed from military archives and filed as top secret. All personnel working in the zone were ordered to prevent the disclosure of information about the laboratories at any cost. Several experimental samples were made on the basis of technical documents for Item 62. Following a set of test trials, it was decided not to go ahead with large-scale deployment of the weapon due to the high cost of ammunition. Nonetheless, it would be reasonable to assume that further development of the Gauss rifle is ongoing.
It's weird that the voice doesn't
Sultan
match
and
the
his gang
subtitles.
left Skadarsk to do their shady business elsewhere after their attempts to capture the ship failed. The ensuing feeling of relative safety among stalkers led to a massive increase in the number of artifacts sold to Beard, causing his business to boom, while the formerly quiet Skadovsk bar became as popular as the famous 100 Rads bar, despite being almost in the center of the zone. Following
Almost in
the
the
destruction of the Bloodsucker lair, it's unlikely that anything could significantly change the state of affairs on the Skadovsk. The old ship became a temporary center of stability in the ever-changing world that is the Zone. A fragile balance was reached between freedom and duty squads at Yanov Station. Tired of the endless struggle, fighters of both factions started leaving their squads and joining the Free Stalkers.
A man of balance.
The scientific expedition, organized by Professors Herman and Ozerski, was a success. The data they collected facilitated the development of groundbreaking medicine and technology, which prompted the Ministry of Education to allocate additional funding for researching the Zone. Gary's stories about the Army's fate scared stalkers away from Prypiat. The few who dared to venture into the city ran into inexplicable phenomena, which added further dark strokes to an already gloomy picture of the dead city. The legend of the Oasis stopped being a legend. The identity of those who managed to find the way to the secret anomaly became an increasingly regular topic of conversation among stalkers. Despite this, the number of adventurers trying to find it remained high, something the bandits were quick to take advantage of, with constant offers to lead stalkers to the Oasis, which usually ended in muggings at a safe distance from stalker camps. Organized mercenary squads continue to be active in the Zone. Their interest in the secret laboratories is becoming increasingly difficult for USS operatives to ignore. Attempts to establish the identity of the client who hired the mercenaries proved unsuccessful.
It was me. I hired them.
The area around Yanov Station continues to attract growing numbers of stalkers. The lack of dangerous mutants and abundance of anomalous areas have led to the area being referred to as a treasure trove, with increasing regularity. Zulu returned to duty's main base at the Rostock plant. Nobody knows what he discussed with the leader of duty, General Voronin, but several days later he was spotted at the head of a large squad on its way to the center of the Zone. Vano headed off to the freedom-controlled military warehouses, where his cheerful personality and optimism quickly earned him the popularity they merited. Ultimately, he took charge of a small group of researchers involved in investigating anomalous areas.
Yeah, good man, Vano.
A new group appeared in the Zone. They are well trained, but their objectives are not known. Rumors say they used to be monolith fighters. Their leader is known as Strider.
Ah, Strider.
Senior Lieutenant Sokolov continued to take part in flying missions over the Zone. During one such recon flight over Le Mans, his aircraft was shot down by mercenaries. 2 weeks later, he was picked up by a patrol near the cordon. Within a month of his rescue, Sokolov had left the Air Force, joining a civil airline instead. Owl established contacts with clients outside the Zone. He trades in information, and if rumors are true, there are regular reports sent directly to the USS. A group of stalkers was forced to seek shelter on Noah's old barge during a particularly powerful emission. When the barge was attacked by a horde of snorks afterwards, stalkers were forced to concede that the barge was as good a defense against mutants as anything they'd seen. Even more astonishing was a litter of pseudo-dog puppies that Noah himself led into battle against the snorks. Having found out about his friend's fates, Carden gave up dreams of a stalker career. Having overcome his alcoholism, he moved to Yanov, where he partnered up with Nitro to set up a full-service repair shop. Both technicians gladly devote all their spare time to building a vehicle that could operate in the zone. Strelok passed on the information he obtained on his trip to the Chernobyl NPP to the USS commanders. This prompted the government to create a scientific institute for research of the Chernobyl anomalous area.
Circa.
Strelok took up the position of chief scientific consultant to the institute. When Colonel Kowalski, commander of the Stingray Group, returned from the zone, he was forced to explain the reasons for the failure of Operation Fairway. Following a dragged-out investigation and the brass's failed attempt to make him the fall guy, the colonel was finally given an honorable discharge.
And there we go. I'm just gonna gloss right over all this. And that's that. I guess I can always go back and do free play stuff again, but I think I'm done. I think I'm done with Stalker Call of Prypiat. Enhanced edition or no. I'll have to think about what mods I want to play next, because, well, I want to play mods next. I also kind of want to do Subnautica. Kind of want to do a replay of the old Ultima 6 game, because that has compatibility with Scum VM. Allows you to play it with some interesting options. But other than that, I think I am done. I think I'm going to stop here. Although you be well.